got lots to show you now. Took a trip up to Muscle Shoals. Me and a friend of mine, Jill, went up there. Seen some places that I hadn't seen before. Took tours in places I haven't took a tour yet. It was an awesome experience. We're going to bring it to you right now. Hey, I'm getting everything ready to go to Muscle Shoals tomorrow. With y'all watching this, and we've already been there, so. But I'm getting everything ready. Get to watch it. That camera right there is what I do my studio work with, and that's going to be going with it. You always got to have duct tape. Here's my big boy. It's got to go.
Sometimes I feel so bad. I don't know which way to go. Rain keeps falling down, and I don't see no I think I'm crazy, just gonna roll on down the road. When I'm not with my baby, got this feeling I can't hide.
Stopping to get gas on my way to Muscle Shoals. Alright, had to wash my car. I'm done. Headed to get my helper. Well, Jill just texted me and said she's on her way, so I'm on my way too. While I'm still on my way here to pick up my helper today, I was going to tell you what all we're going to see up here. We're going up 157 to, of course, Alabama Music Hall of Fame. And if anybody's there we can talk to, I'm going to interview them and stuff. And we're going to leave there and go to Helen Keller's place. I ain't never been there. So that's going to be a treat for y'all. And we also going to live stream some of this, so y'all stay tuned, okay? And we're going to leave there and go to Cypress Moon and 3614 Jackson Highway. From there, we're going across Tennessee River into Florence and see my good friend Teresa over there and talk with her a little bit, maybe to get her to do me another promo. And probably go by Flobama. And then we're going to come back across the bridge and see my good friend James Counts at his music store. And on Saturday, a lot of times there's some legends in there, so maybe we can get to see a legend. James Counts is a legend in his own mind. But yeah, he really is, though. And from there, we might go over just a couple of blocks there to PJ's and see if my good friend Redemption is setting up, because they playing at PJ's tonight. When I say tonight, I mean this day when we're going to Muscle Shoals now. And then we'll probably go by Fame. And then we might go eat and then come back and see one of these bands. So stay tuned. The Midnight Special in Jasper. Friendly staff, pool, darts, open mic on Thursday, karaoke, bands, open on Sunday. Midnight Special in Jasper. There she is. Well, we made it to Alabama Music Hall of Fame, and we're fixing to do a few pictures and then go in. All right, after we went in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, we was going to do a story on the Hall of Fame. But the lady I was supposed to talk to wasn't there, and we talked a lot to Patty there in the gift shop. She told us a lot of information, but we decided to do the show on Sam Phillips of Sun Records. You know, Sam Phillips was from the Muscle Shoals area. Here it is, Sam Phillips, Sun Records. Sam Phillips, one of the most versatile innovators in the field of entertainment. Sam Phillips changed the face of popular music in the late 40s and 50s when he brought together the diverse elements that created rock and roll. A native of Florence, Alabama, Phillips was the developer of talents such as Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Charlie Rich. Beginning with a Shoals radio station, Phillips eventually became an engineer with the Memphis station, which broadcast big band music from the famed Peabody Hotel. As a sideline, he formed Memphis Recording Service, recording artists such as B.B. King, Ike Turner, Bobby Blue Bland, Howling Wolf, Walter Horton, Rufus Thomas, James Cotton, and cut what is considered to be the first rock and roll song, Rocket 88. After producing 10 Elvis songs, Phillips sold his contract to RCA Records for $35,000 and $5,000 of royalties he owed Presley. He then used those funds to expand his famed Sun Records label. Although retired from recording, Phillips maintains interest in several radio stations and is responsible for many innovations. Sam Phillips enjoyed wide recognition and accolades for his groundbreaking contributions to the world of music, being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in '86, receiving a Grammy Trustees Award in '91, and being inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in '98, and the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2001, and also being inducted into the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. Sam Phillips died at age 80 on July the 30th, 2003, just one day before Sun Records was designated as a National Historic Landmark. Sam's life has continued to inspire and is still studied as one of the most remarkable careers in the world of music, being featured in countless books, shows, and films.
I had you on my mind. Yes, I had girl. But now that you are here, it's so very clear. There's so much we can do now. Just me and you. Stay out, little darling. Stay out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Stay out, little darling. I push the word like the fire. Girl, I'll satisfy your every heart's desire. I'm gonna stay with every minute. All you gotta do, baby, is just keep it in head. Stay out, little darling, stay out.
We are going over here to Flobama to get us some grub, and then we're gonna take it up again.
Here's one of our sponsors.
Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater, the best country cooking around. Great dinner theater shows. Karaoke 6 to 9 on Tuesday. Call 648-4461. Well, me and Jill made it here to Helen Keller's home right here. Birthplace. She wants to put her purse in the trunk. Sure.
Oh, well.
Must have been stuck.
Charge beyond. You go in to see the house you want to pay.
Alright, they was having a statue ceremony there that day, so we didn't get to see very much of it, and they closed the house right when we got there, so we didn't get to go in the house. But we went around and looked at some of the stuff outside, and we took some photos. So here's some photos of Helen Keller's birthplace.
Driving under my hands wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling, said I need you here. And it's a 4:30 and I'm shifting gear. When she gets lonely and the longing gets too much, she sends the cables coming in from above. We don't need a phone at all. Let's go, read our love. We got a wave in the air. Read our love. The radio's playing a forgotten song. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. The road has got me hypnotized, and I'm spending new sunrise. When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough.
You're watching Alabama Music Scene TV.
Alright, from Helen Keller's place, me and Jill went on over to 3614 Jackson Highway to the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio. where I wanted to look in the ledger that Rosington left. It was the tour dates. And I wanted to make sure when Leonard Skinner in 1976 played at Rickwood Field. And from the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, I think it was, they was in Muscle Shoals, probably doing some recording, don't you think? 3614 Jackson Highway, y'all. Steve's Pawn in Summerton. He buys and sells gold and silver, has all kind of tools and machines, shotguns and handguns, Blu-rays, DVDs, gaming systems, laptops, flat screen TVs. Steve's Pawn in Summerton. Alright, I got a little bit of time here. When we left the Muscle Shoals Sound Studios, we went on down to Cypress Moon there on the Tennessee River. And let me give you a little bit of information on Cypress Moon. It used to be where Muscle Shoals Sound Studios moved from Jackson Highway. They needed a bigger place. So they moved down on the river, and it's big, it's more luxurious, and probably more private too, because it's way down there away from everything. So that's where they moved to. So they was just at Jackson Highway somewhere around 8 years, and they was where Cypress Moon is now. They was there 20-something years. So they was there where Cypress Moon is a long time. And then my good friend Tanya bought the place, and she named it Cypress Moon, and she told me how she came upon that name and everything. It's pretty cool. And me and Jill, we took the tour too. Now, Tanya, she is a movie director, y'all. She makes movies. And on her desk there, we picked up some pamphlets. And if y'all go, by all means, pick you up some pamphlets like we did. It's got some good reading in them, too. And it's got a little thing here. Yeah, it's got some good reading in it. Tanya, she published this little thing too, and it's got right here a map, and this is on her desk too. It's got a map of the Shoals area, and it's got marked where everything is, even a coon dog cemetery, y'all. And if I'd have knew where that was, I'd have went there too. Wish I'd have found this when I first went to Muscle Shoals a long time ago. Wish I'd have went there and got this. Thank you, Tanya. And we took the tour, man. She carried us all through the place. We got to see some of the actual clothes that some of her actors wore in the movie. And she had some good actors in that movie, man. I ain't going to spoil it. You just going to have to go down there and look around, take the tour, and see what I'm talking about. I ain't going to spoil it for you. And she showed us a picture of a house being blowed up in Tuscumbia that's also in the movie. And several different things. The actual phone booth that's in the movie. And I saw that because I watched the movie, man. I ain't going to tell you nothing about it, man. I ain't going to tell you the storyline in it because I'm afraid it would ruin everything. But you just need to go down to Cypress Moon, take the tour, pick you up some of these pamphlets, and tell Tanya I sent you. Alabama Music Sing. Now here's some of those pictures we took down there. Cypress Moon.
Birmingham, Oakville, Jasper, Dora, wherever they are. A lot of places. But we're here now.
That's about all the time we got for the day. Man, doing this show, I get to meet some awesome people, man. Awesome people. Jimmy Johnson, one of the Swampers. I've been on the Kentucky Headhunters bus. Even talked to Doug while he was blow drying his hair. Travis Womack, you know, he was the band leader for Little Richard. Roger Clark, he played on so many songs, man. Family Tradition, I could just name them and name them. Bob Ray played bass on them songs. Couldn't go by seeing James Counts, man. Didn't have time. Sorry for that. He's in the Midnighters, y'all. Benny Loverton, Sally Gentry. If you don't know who Sally Gentry is, just think about that last name. The list just goes on, man. And I want to thank Jill for her wonderful company, man, for going with me up there. And we stopped and eat on the way back. Had some little Mexican food, yeah. Me and Jill. There she is. But she said we would go back. But we're going to leave a little later, where we can stay a little later and see a band up there. We didn't get to do everything we meant to do when we went up there. And my good friend Teresa was home sick from her surgery, and you know, there's a lot of things we didn't do. Fame was closed. It was so late when we got through. Next show is going to be on the Frog Festival in Summerton, Alabama. They have a lot of acts goes in there, and I will have a booth set up. So y'all come by and see me. I'll be close to the main stage, y'all. The Frog Festival, that'll be the next show coming up. Shout outs. Of course, my good friend Ken and Crazy Girl down there in Prattville, Alabama. The Hodges Bunch. Creighton. Brooklyn. Nathan. Lord, bring me another cupcake. And I want to thank Tanya Holly and Patty. Shout out to them. Patty, she was there in the souvenir department, but she sat out there and talked to us for the longest. She was married to a musician herself. So had a wonderful time with her. She let us go in and do our little story on Sun Records and Sam Phillips. So that was great of Patty letting us do that. And Tanya Holly and Tanya Holly, good gal, man. Y'all go by Cypress Moon and take that tour. So until next time, y'all check the next show out on the Frog Festival. See y'all next time. Roll them credits.